What it is, guys, my name is Swifterrs, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the next step to the main Easter egg on the brand new Revelations Zombies map. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the location of the skeleton bone parts within this map. Now, while I make this video, there are currently 5 skeleton bones that we know where they are within Revelations. We don't exactly know if there are more. There could very well be 6, maybe even 7, but as I said, today I'm going to be showing you guys the 5 bone part locations. Hopefully you guys going to enjoy today's video. Hopefully you guys find it helpful and informational. Also, if you guys have any idea where the last bone parts are, if there are in fact any additional bone parts, let me know down in the comment section below. Now, the gameplay that you guys are seeing on screen right now is from yesterday's live stream, so ignore the face cam. With that being said, let's get started. So what you guys need to do is complete all of the previous Easter egg steps leading up to this point. If you guys would like to figure out how to do those steps, I will have those linked in the description below. So once you guys complete all of those previous steps, we can now move on to finding all of the skeleton parts. The first one can be found in the Shangri-La area behind the stamina machine. Take a pack-a-punched weapon and shoot that rock. As you guys can see, a skull will float into air. As I said, you do need a pack-a-punched weapon in order to shoot that rock. Once you guys get the skull to spawn in, what you now need to do is take the Apothecon Servant and shoot at it. Of course, you're going to want to make sure that you get just under it so the skull is sucked right up into the Apothecon Servant's hole. So the next skeleton part can be found in the Origins area of the map. If you're looking at the Keeper Protector, look to the right hand side just outside, take a pack-a-punched weapon, and you're going to want to go ahead and shoot this tiny rock slab. If you guys do it correctly, you'll see another bone part spawn in. Again, go ahead and shoot your Apothecon Servant at it. Now, the next bone piece is at Nocturne. If you make your way to the second floor over near this wall-by weapon, you're going to want to go ahead and shoot right here at this rock slab at the edge of the roof. This is going to go ahead and spawn in that next bone part. As I said, go ahead and shoot your Apothecon Servant at it. Now, this is a pretty difficult step, just in general. Not necessarily the Nocturne one specifically, but just in general. It's going to be very difficult to find exactly where the rock slab is and shoot it. However, if you pay very close attention, there's going to be a very small audio cue that you can clearly hear a bone piece getting shot out from a rock. The rock breaks, the bone piece emerges, so make sure that you guys have your audio up and you're listening very well. So this brings us to our next bone piece that can be found over by the spawn inside of the church. I think this is the most difficult one. You're going to want to go ahead and shoot just above these candles, right on that rock slab. As you can see, the bone piece clearly did spawn in. As I mentioned, this is definitely the most difficult one. Make sure that you guys watch back this video to see exactly where my character shot. Make your way over here and shoot your Apothecon Servant at the 4th bone piece. So the 5th bone piece can be found at Verrucht. If you guys are looking at the corruption engine coming from the asylum, look to the left hand side over by the waterfall, shoot this rock slab. As you can see, that 5th bone piece will spawn. Shoot your Apothecon Servant at it. Now, as I said, these are all of the bone pieces that we currently know about. I'm going to be doing my best to figure out if there are any other bone locations around the map. If you guys have any idea where other bones could potentially spawn, let me know in the comment section below. But I will be sure to bring you guys another video as soon as we do figure out if there are any additional bone steps and what to exactly do with the skeleton pieces. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.